Welcome to the present. What a disappointing result. Arsenal 2, Bayern 2 in the Champions, the first leg of the quarterfinal at the Emirates. Yes, I was expecting a better performance and a better result at the end, but unfortunately, we managed to salvage a 2-2 draw. Well, we scored first, Bayern equalized via our own self-sabotage. That was a kamikaze defending from Raya to Gabriel to Kivio. They broke on us on transition, and that was a goal, fantastic goal from Gnabry, made it 1-1. Then second, we saw Sane run through our defense like a hot knife through butter so easily, and Saliba tried to stop him, considering that contact, and considered a penalty. And Harry Kane, comes to the Emirates and scores a penalty, makes it 2-1. We huffed and puffed in the second half. Finally, Kivio was taken out in the second half for Zinchenko. Let's talk about that. Why did Mikel Arteta actually play Kivio? We know he's not a left back. Can he do a job when other options are not available? Yes, but we have Tomiyasu available. We have Zini. I've been saying Zini can be clumsy, but he can still do a better job in terms of setting profile of wingers. He can still do a better job than Kivio. Kivio is a lanky, tall center defender, left-sided center defender playing left. He cannot do that job. He cannot. Like, why do I have to put players in certain positions that is difficult for them? I'm not going to blame Kivio. Yes, he was clumsy. Yes, he was struggling with the pace of the wingers. But who put him there? Arteta's naivety and inexperience is out for all of us to see. Why are you playing Kivio against the rapid wingers of Bayern? Even against Manchester City, if not for the support of Jesus, we saw it there. Bernardo Silva, the first 15 minutes, was ripping him to shreds, even though we did not concede. So we didn't talk about it because we got away with it at that time. Now we didn't get away with it. I've been saying it. I'm not saying Kivio cannot do a job there. We don't have any other option. We have options there. Why are you playing Kivio? He's not a bad player, but as a left back, he can't do that job. He can't do that job as left back. So he brings in Zini in the second half. He still struggled until Trossard comes in for a Martinelli that was not in the game because there was no space for him to run to. Bayern played low block. See, the gaslighting of the rival fans just gets under my skin too much. This heritage, and experienced Bayern, what did they play? They're playing low block and trying to hit on the counter. On the reverse, if Arsenal played like that, they'll say, oh, Arsenal playing well in the Premiership, but they can't repeat that same kind of performance in the Champions League. And on the flip side, they'll change their tone and say, oh, Champions League is different from the Premier League. So why are you contradicting yourselves? Just say you don't like Arsenal and you hate Arsenal. Just say it. Because Arsenal scored first. I was expecting Arsenal to manage the game more carefully. You don't need to push gongo. You do not need to impress people. This is the Champions League. Try and be sensible. But we're trying to get the second goal as quick as possible, and we ran into what we ran into. I'm happy we were able to salvage a draw. We'll have won it at the death, but I think for me, I'm going to call it that is not a penalty. Saka was trying to buy one. He doesn't have he has not mastered the dark art of South Americans. He tried to do it, but I'm sorry, and I'm an Arsenal fan. I wanted us to win this game. That is not a penalty. At best, a 50-50. Then let's be fair across board, because on the flip side, if that was given against us, I will not like it because it's not a blatant penalty. He was trying to con the referee. Shout out to Saka. He was trying to con the referee, but he didn't do it well. That is not a blatant penalty for me. Some of you might disagree, but let's take away our Arsenal hat for a minute and be objective. If that was given against Arsenal, will you like it? That's not for me. He was trying to buy it and he didn't buy it well. Generally, for me, this game just showed that Arteta can sometimes get into a clumsy situation by overthinking, overcomplicating it. There was no need for us to play Kivio in this match against the rapid wingers of Bayern. For me, that was the first mistake. Our second mistake, analyzing hindsight can be very, very lucrative. So I don't want to overly be hypocritical or lash into Arteta because I'm analyzing in hindsight. But what I can stand on forever was, even though some of you will have heard me, even though I was speaking to Mr. For someone I was watching this game, that why are you playing Kivio as a left back? He cannot. We've seen it. We saw it against Fulham. We've seen it against Man City. We've seen it against certain games where he struggles as a left back. He's a left center half. He does not have the pace, right, to do the job of a left back. And that was a chink in our armor today, and we paid for it. And for Rice today, I don't know why we're over venturing forward. Right, you have to understand the game we're playing. We're too much in a hurry trying to press. This is not the Premier League. This is the Champions League. Bayern might be going through a torrid time domestically, but they still have fantastic players. I said in my preview when I was saying we should be beating Bayern 2-3-0. Yes, but I still mentioned, but they have individuals that can hurt you. They have quality in the team. Collectively, are playing bad, but individually, they are still a fantastic team. The inexperience of the team and the naivety of Arteta was out there for us to see today. We did not manage the game carefully. I will have taken a boring 1-1. Just bore them out. I will not fall for the gaslighting or the mainstream media and the opposition fans are saying, oh, you're not exciting. Yeah, they're gaslighting a lot of you that about against Porto. We're not exciting. You didn't play them away. Really? How many games do Liverpool, Man City, and Manchester United were blitzing teams away when they won the Champions League? It doesn't happen that way. The pace of the Champions League is different from the pace of the Premier League. The player quality is different. The tempo is different. The confidence is different. So I don't understand why sometimes Arteta and his troops were trying to overly be exciting. Bore it out sometimes. The Champions League is different. Especially when we are playing against a quality team. Like I said, let me iterate it. Bayern are struggling domestically. Yeah, obviously it's there for us to see. But they still have players on a good day that can turn it up individually. So our naivety showed, and I'm happy to get a draw. Nobody is going to actually manipulate or gaslight me about, oh, you got a draw. You should be winning at the Emirates. Really? Yes, it's disappointing. We should be winning, but I'll take a draw over a loss. We can still go to Bayern and beat them there. All this heritage is bollocks. If you go to the Allianz Arena and be smart about it, we can beat Bayern. Bayern did not play. Okay, how do I rephrase this? Tell me in the comment section how great Bayern were. They were not great in this game. They were not great. You had two chances. They would have won it. There was a chance that hit the woodwork, right? But were they tiki-taka? Were they at their fluent best? They were not. They just lashed on our mistakes. And we paid for it. We held more possession, if I'm not mistaken. We had more of the possession. We did 59, 60%, 60%. We had more of the shots on target. Bayern did not do anything extraordinary. But guess what? They will gaslight and say, Bayern are heritage. They will find a way to win without playing well. But if we find a way to win without playing well, oh, you guys didn't play well, I will not be gaslit into that nonsense conversation. That's for the idiots. I don't know what they're talking about. So for me, I'm taking this draw over a loss. And let's see what we can do at the Allianz Arena. The tie is not over. I'm still optimistic we'll still qualify. Even though it's a painful and disappointing result. I was hoping we'll do better by winning the tie and scoring a few goals. But this is Europe. It is what it is. So, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Your way out, be kind enough to strike a like on the video. Subscribe. You're yet to subscribe. And make sure you turn on your notification. Very, very important. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.